Hello there, and what is up, YouTube? Clanky here, and today I'm coming at you guys with another Transformer review. Yeah, I know I said I was going to review other stuff, but it's like, I think you guys are primarily here for Transformer stuff, so I figured, hey, we'll do Transformer reviews, because I mean, y'all are here for Transformers content, because when I make other content, y'all don't look at it. I mean, y'all don't even look at the Transformer reviews, but I mean, hey, we're gonna do this for fun, because this is actually a pretty fun set, and I've actually enjoyed it. But yeah, we actually got the Spinister and Topspin 2-pack early, because I think this was supposed to come out in August or July, and then it got moved up to the end of June, and then all of a sudden it got moved up to the first week of June, or yeah, this is the first week of June, isn't it? But anyway, that's enough talking. We're gonna go ahead and get into this 2-pack. So for starters, we're gonna start with Topspin here, because he was the main reason I mainly wanted the 2-pack. Because, like I think I said, this might have been on my Instagram. I might have mentioned this because I don't remember if I unboxed getting Twin Twist, because I'd wait on getting Twin Twist, but then it's like whenever seems like whenever Topspin got announced is whenever Twin Twist apparently started getting a bit harder to find. But yeah, I mainly wanted the 2-pack mainly so I could have like these two brothers together. I know they were technically, there was technically a name for them because they had like a gimmick in G1, or their toys had a gimmick. I don't exactly remember what it is. Somebody's probably gonna shoot me, but anyway. But yeah, so yeah, I am excited to finally have these guys together. Mainly because if you guys remember with Titans Return, we did get Topspin and Twin Twist in Titans Return. To put Twin Twist in the back, and we'll get out our Titans Return Topspin, because I did have Titans Return Topspin because he was easy to get. That was one reason why I was really excited to at least have these guys, and why I kind of waited to get Twin Twist is because I wanted to wait to see if we were actually going to get Topspin. And whenever we got Topspin, that's whenever I finally decided to get Twin Twist. But then he sold out on Amazon, and then when I was going to get him on Nerdzoic, he sold out on Nerdzoic, and then he sold out on other places. But then I did find somebody who was selling him for like around retail price. That wasn't too much over retail price, but anyway. Figured out how to use the camera the best way. But yeah, getting in the closer on this little Titan Master right there. He has a real nice head sculpt. It's basically the same as the Titans Return head. Like, let me just pop him off real quick. As you can see, it's basically just the same as the head, just, you know, obviously red and blue and just different color. And, you know, this little part here isn't painted yellow, or just isn't painted at all. But there's that. And this has some nice yellow, some nice silver right there to bring out some of the details that you actually don't see on that are on the original Titans Return figure, but they aren't shown on the original, or just painted rather. He does have a Wreckers logo instead of an Autobot logo. Then you do got some yellow right there, which on the original it is orange. And you got some nice shiny silver right there, some yellow right there. Some nice red. I do like the red, it's nice. Then you basically have the same gun that all of them come with. And looking at the back, he's got a nice back. It's the same back that they all basically almost have. But yeah. And no, these aren't blast effect compatible because this is a Titans Return gun, so they didn't remold it or anything, so you can't put a blast effect in there. Technically you can, but you need to use sticky tack. So yeah, that's gonna be the only way you can do that. Being articulation, you know, head can do a full 360. Arms, you know, they can do a full 360. We're gonna take this off of autofocus real quick, or lock focus. Arms, they do have like a double joint there due to transformation, so you can get him to do like a nice little pose like that. And I don't know if, I think this is something that, this is persistent with my top spin. I think it was something that happened over time, but I don't know if this is just on my copy, but the head kind of is a little wiggly waggly, I don't want to say loosey goosey, but like, I don't know, it's not really stiff, because, you know, if you look at Twin Twist's, his head isn't as wiggly waggly as Topspin's, or it could just be me and they're both about the same, but I don't know. His feels a little bit more looser than Twin Twist's. I don't know. It could just be me, or it could be like a QC thing, or just, I don't know. Just keep that in mind. Obviously, his hands do hold the guns, so there's that. Technically, he does have an ab crunch, so you can have him ab crunch that far. So that's nice. I believe that would do 2 transformation, but if you want him to do some crit, if I can get him into a cool looking pose real quick, because I actually seen somebody do some cool like poses with the 2-pack. Yeah, and also because of that transformation joint, you can do some other. I mean, this pose probably sucks, but y'all get the idea. It's like you can get, like, because of the transformation joints, I think it's really on both figures, you can actually get them into some pretty cool looking poses. So yeah, so you got that, and then, you know, you got a waist rotation here. And then if you want to, because of that mushroom peg there, you can make him do 07 jazz and do the splits. If I can get that, okay. Then his legs can kick forward that far, and then they can kick back that far. And he can kind of kick himself in there. And, oh yeah, you got some nice little rocket right there. And then, they do got some thigh rotation, and there is no ankle tilt. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it for his transformation. Nah, transformation is pretty much it for his articulation. So for transformation, pretty much we're gonna pop off his head. So yeah, we gotta de-head him. And then what I like to do is just go ahead and take the arms, fold them up, then stick the hands in, then go ahead and collide. Kind of fold that, and then stick the arms in like that, then fold that back down, and then kind of stick it at the end like that, and then fold it up, go like that. Then I think go ahead and stick these up like that. Then go ahead and take the gray pieces, stick them out, fold up the canopy. Then go ahead and fold out what I was showing off as the ab crunch. Then, as I kind of did show off earlier, this is on like a little hinge. Not a hinge, but you can like rotate this. So go ahead and rotate that. And then go ahead and finish pulling that out. And then this is going to go ahead and collapse. That's going to be his canopy for his little fuselage area. Then this will go ahead, turn around, and form there. And then this whole area is just going to connect back up. And then, okay, this is going to go into there and there, like so. Then turn that around. You're going to want the yellow up with the vents. Then fold the feet in where you have the afterburners or turbines, whatever you want to call them, sticking up, and yeah, you have a little weird looking spaceship thing. I don't know what this thing is actually called. But yeah, then if you want to open up a little fuselage area, there's a little, you see that hole like right there, and you see that little nub right there. Yeah, right there. You're gonna plug that in right into there, or you don't actually have to plug it in, just stick them in there. And then you close it in and okay, don't do that. Oh, okay, it might be... Okay, you want to have the hands, the arms folded up, then have him sit down, pretending like he's controlling something. And then close it. Okay. I'm stupid. I forget that was a thing with the Titan Masters. You couldn't just stick them straight down in there like that. You had to have it to where it looked like they were going to pilot or something. So, yeah, I forgot about that. But, yeah, so now we know. But, hey, at least we didn't break it. So, the more you know. But, yeah, then we're going to take our guns here. And you're going to take the little... Which area was it? Okay. The little nubs that are here. And you're going to add them here. They're going to plug into the little nubs here on the gun here for weapon storage. And yeah, now you can fly around this little Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica looking spacecraft. And yeah, you can shoot at needle nose. This is gonna be weird because this is gonna be weird because this isn't gonna make sense, but yeah. So that's Topspin. Now we're going to be taking a look at Spinister. And overall, I was thinking about maybe selling off Spinister because I really wasn't exactly a fan of the color scheme at first. But after having him in hand and messing around with him and posing him, like, I do like his color scheme has grown on me. Like, and you know, here's a comparison between him and the original color scheme, which I think this is more of the traditional color scheme, and this was the original Siege figure. And yeah, I do like this color scheme. But yeah, so overall, he is a really nice looking figure. Let me adjust my camera for a second. And let's get close in here on the head sculpt. Get that auto lock. And yeah, obviously, bring him back second. You know, and kind of comparing the two again, you have, the new one has red eyes, the original has yellow eyes, and then you have like the more of a maybe a midnightish, I don't know exactly, a bluer faceplate, where this one is more of like a tealish faceplate. Then you got like sort of almost the same paint on the chest, like maybe some misses here and there, but that's not the same. But yeah. And then looking over him again, or just looking back, you do got some nice detail on here and there. And he doesn't have that siege battle damage that a lot of the Siege figures were good for. With the Siege line, I really didn't mind a lot of the battle damage. I know a lot of people hated it. Some of it I didn't mind, but there were some where it's like, yeah, I can kind of understand what people were talking about. And then, he has his little guns right here, which I believe these were supposed to kind of like represent his target masters. And yeah, you have this little yellow port right here, which, which stacks for, like say, he's walking along, minding his own business, and all of a sudden Topspin, because it's a 2-pack, and they get in a firefight, and Topspin is like, it's a Decepticon. And, he goes, pew, pew, bang, bang. And he goes, ah. And you can just stick a little blast effect right there. Or like an explosion effect. Oh, after I kill my camera. Now focus. So you can stick a little explosion effect right there if you have those from the Siege line. Or some sort of explosion effect right there. So, that's neat. And yeah, I think that's really, obviously we need to go over articulation. So we got a 360 head, drag and go 360. He can look up about, fix my camera. He can go look up about yay far. He can look down yay far, like he's disappointed in life and he's wondering about his life choices and life decisions, wondering why Hasbro took this long to give him his Target Masters. I don't know. Then his arms can do a full 360, just move his propellers out of the way. He does have double jointed elbows, so there's that. We'll just go ahead and move the handgun or guns off. So you got that. Then his arms can move out like that. You know, also same with Topspin. I forgot to show that off. His legs can kick out yay far. They do bend about yay far. He does have ankle tilt right there. This due to transformation, but he does have it. And then he can kick back about yay far. So there's that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And looking at the back, he does not have a peg. Oh, no, actually, no, he does have a peg for a flight stand. That, okay, I didn't realize it was there. Does the old one? Oh, yeah, the old one does have it there, too. I feel like this is a Whismer situation right here. If y'all know Pokemon, and yeah. Okay. But yeah, if y'all also want to, you can plug the guns on into his hand to have him hold them like that. And they also do stack up on top of each other like so, like that. So you can have them wield them like that. And these guns are Blast Effect compatible. This one does have some blue tack on it. But yeah, you can stick it like right in there for that one, and then you can just stick it in there for that. So yeah, they are Blast Effect compatible. Because this was during the Siege line that did sort of introduce the whole Blast Effect stuff with figures and stuff like that. So yeah, they are Blast Effect compatible. So there you go. So yeah, there's that. We'll put you, yeah. Right now, so for Spinister's transformation, it's always confused me, mainly because of the legs being basically identical and getting confused on them. But I think I got it pretty much. I don't know, we'll try not to get confused, but anyway. So I like to start with going ahead and taking the arms. And which way did we go? Okay, so the arms, go ahead and double joint them up. And you got your peg that's right there. And your little nub there is going to peg into the hole that's right there. So it's going to peg in like that, and you know, vice versa. So we got that. And okay. So now we're going to then take this, bring it down. Then we're going to lift this up. And then push. Yeah, I kind of like to sort of try to push on that. And this whole assembly, the back of the helicopter is going to push up. I think you can turn the head if you like. I don't think it really matters. And then it's going to go that far. Well, no, hold on. Turn the head back around. Okay, you can't turn the head. You got to leave the head facing forward. And then the nub, the pink nubs here are going to line up in them holes down there. Then, you know, go ahead and fold out your helicopter blades. And then these little nubs here are going to peg into the sides right there. So that's that. And then, so the leg that has the landing gear is going to be the front of the helicopter. Then this side is going to be the undercarriage. So to start with the undercarriage, we're going to lift this one out. Then we're going to lift this foot out. And then bring it out. Then turn it. And then we're going to lift the leg in. And then this is where it gets confusing for me. Okay, we're going to do it like that. That. And then the leg is then going to, or the foot My foot is gonna turn a certain way if I can remember how to do it. Or maybe no, it's gotta be this way. So. Yeah, shit. Well, at least you know how to reattach the foot if it comes off of you. Maybe we do. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to put that back in there like that. Then the foot. Because the foot is supposed to... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, the foot is supposed to be fit. No. Okay, the foot's supposed to be looking out like that because you want the peg hole to look out like that. Okay, so doing it like that. Okay, now I can hopefully show you on this side where we can see it. Okay, so now with this one, going to take out, vice versa. Gonna take out, if I can get this to focus real quick. Okay. So I'll undo this, move the foot out. And then we're going to take this and turn it. Then have the cockpit do there. Then fold that down. Then have that go down. And this was I guess I'm just stupid when it comes to this side. Yeah, I guess I'm just stupid. But yeah, so then you have that. I don't think I locked it in properly, but I mean, it is what it is, guys. So yeah, then you can just take his weapons and you can just plug, after I drop them, and you can just plug them onto him right here, like that, and just give him a nice little helicopter mode there. And you know, if you're feeling really nasty, you can just stick him in there, stick his Titan Masters, stick his Target Masters into there, like that. And yeah, he's got a whole bunch of guns, or if you want to stick more guns to do his little millimeter ports up here, you can. And well, that didn't stay, so it's kind of like, yeah, you can just have like a beefed up helicopter just coming out of nowhere. I actually forgot that Spinister transformed into an actually humanistic helicopter, because if I'd remembered that, I would have included him in that Knight Rider stop motion recreation that I did. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that, because I thought he transformed into more of a Cybertronian looking one. But anyway, so yeah, there's y'all's transformations. So yeah, we got Hair Splitter and Singe, and they are pretty cool. They do have some nice little details for just being basic pieces of plastic, and you know, that's kind of pretty much all they are, because they're basically one-step changers. They only have like one step for their transformation, which is sad compared to the Target Masters we got in Siege. But I guess they didn't sell well, maybe, is why we don't get the Target Masters like we were doing in Siege, because I really did like that idea, because they did come with like blast effects and stuff. But I don't know. But give me 1 second, I'll get Needle Nose's stuff. Alright, so here's Singe next to Needle Nose's Target Master, which, you know, obviously it's the same. Basically, it's the same. Basically, it's the same thing, just blue instead of red and silver instead of white. So, yeah. I guess that's accurate. I don't know. Yeah, and also I guess they're buddies. I don't remember exactly. I should probably do a bunch of research on stuff before I do reviews and stuff like this. But I mean, it gives y'all something to comment and talk about and educate me. It gives y'all something to talk about to educate me. And we can all learn together. And I don't know, it could make this stuff feel more natural for you guys. And we can all learn because, I mean, we can't all remember everything or know everything, right? Somebody's probably going to get mad and say something in the comment section. But, yeah, fuck it. Then we got Singe right here. And, you know, it's basically the same issue. Except, Singe has, I say, more color. So, yeah, that's actually a good thing. So, yeah, I am impressed by that. And so, you basically saw it with, you don't know those Target Masters, but for Singe's transformation, it's very, very complicated. Make sure you're watching carefully. You're gonna take this, you're gonna lift it up. Whew, that was scary, guys. That was scary. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do it at first, but yeah, we got it. And then for hair splitter here. Oh yeah, we did it, guys. We did it. And then yeah, so basically, you're just gonna take them and just stick them in his hands, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And all you're going to do. Yeah, so yeah, you can pose him into. Get him into some nice little gun shooting poses. So yeah, that's nice. He can hold his adopted children, as one of my commentors said on here the other day, which was actually kind of funny. So we're going to go with that. And if you can think about it, whenever a Transformer comes with their Target Masters, that's what it is. They're coming with their adopted children. That's gonna be stuck in my head for a while. And while headmasters are just single parent, or just single, they have nobody. But yeah, and also, of course, these are bus fit compatible too. You just stick them in there like so, and then just stick one in there, and then just stick the other in there, like that. I'll try to shorten a lot of this stuff, guys, but I mean, hey, at least, you know, you guys can just get to see stuff like this and just chill, you know. But yeah, you got a lot of yeah. I really don't know what we do. But yeah, if you guys have made it this far into the video with me just rambling on about nonsense, I am so sorry, but I am glad you have stuck this long. Stand. Okay, he does not want to hold him. Okay. Alright, guys, so that's pretty much it. That's been my look at Transformers Age of the Primes Wrecking Doom. I don't know, I'll probably have some kind of weird sound effect to it. But 2-pack with Topspin and Spinister here, and overall I think this is actually a pretty good 2-pack. I do like the Topspin mold from Titan's Return. I think it's actually one of the best molds we've gotten from Titan's Return that came out from that line, so that's pretty good. And we got a basically a reissue of Spinister, because if I remember correctly, Spinister was like a very sought after figure in the Siege line, and he got kind of expensive for a while, and like he is a really, really good mold too, and he only got like, I think, one repaint with slight remold as a Rotor Storm, and I think Rotor Storm is a record, so if I remember correctly, I don't remember. But yeah, so I think overall, if like, you know, you missed out on one or both figures, and you know, you guys would like these for your collection, I say go ahead and pick it up. It is still in stock on Amazon, so if you guys like maybe want to wait it out and wait on a Black Friday sale maybe, because I know some of these Amazon packs, this is an Amazon exclusive, by the way, in case I didn't say that earlier or you guys don't know about it. Because I know somebody's going to ask, where'd you get it from? Even though it was in the description or something like that, or it's been talked about for months. Anyway, this is an Amazon exclusive, so yeah. And is still in stock at the time of me recording this video, when I last checked. So I'd say if you guys don't want to spend $50 on the 2-pack right now, I would say you can probably wait it out till like maybe a sale goes on, and maybe goes on sale for like maybe 45 bucks. We're gonna have a lot of sales in the next couple months because of Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review and this look at this 2-pack. Let me know if you guys got it, if you guys had this on pre-order and you guys got it, if you guys enjoy it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.